Great day everyone! Welcome back to Ramz tutorial. If you are new here in my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're updated on my latest videos. Today viewers, we're going to discuss or tackle different topics. Welcome back again to Ramz tutorial. Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ramz tutorial. So today we are going to discuss about studying words with silent letters. Remember class, or my dear students, silent letters are one of the noted difficulties of English spelling. It's a high number of silent letters. They make the spelling sometimes incorrect, and it's most difficult for us to spell it correctly. That's why we are going to study about how silent letters work. There are some special words that contain letters that are not sounded when read. These letters are called silent letters. You know that, my dear students, that we have a questions that how many silent letters are there in English? And what is the answer? Think of it. I will give you a minute to answer. Or how many silent letters are there in English? Or how many silent letters are there in English? The answer is we have 90 words having a silent letters in English. But I have an examples, or a couple of examples rather, of silent letters. We have a couple of words. First is the word assignment. Chiram, the word assignment, where is the silent letter there? The one I encircled rather is the word assignment. Why we say that there is a silent letter? Because when we pronounce it assignment, G or letter G is not included when we say it or cite the word assignment. I am right, class? So letter G is what we call our silent letter. But when you're going to spell it, it is included, remember? So that your answer is correct, not incorrect. That is, remember class, I've said earlier that there are certain words that we felt it difficulties and with regards in spelling. Next, people. The word people, class, when we said people, letter O is not included, I am right? And that is a silent letter in the word people. Third, we have calm. When we say calm, B is not included. We can't say it, that is calm. No. When we say it, this is calm. But when we're going to spell it, we have to include letter B. That's the right spelling of the word calm. Next, we have scissors. When we say it scissors, class, C is not included. Okay? S is being emphasized and not cool. So the one I encircled is the silent letter, which is letter C or cool. Next, the word could. The word could, class, is very common. But the silent letter there is letter L, or sound as L. Could. L is not included, or letter L. Next, the word is should. L again is our silent letter. Sometimes this particular topic, silent letter, is very much important, class, to determine the right spelling of the word, to avoid misspell that. My dear students, please continue watching my videos. Next, design. When you say the word design, remember class, G is not included. This is what we call our silent letter. Next number, we have sword. Hey, it's what you call a warrior weapon. We need to use sword in order to protect ourselves or to protect our what we call kingdom. When we say sword class, my dear students or pupils, W or wa, it's not included. That's why this is belong to silent letter. Next is a very common word, which is we're going to use it every day when we go out together with our gang or tropa or our friends, especially when we're going to attend to different occasions. We have this always, my dear students, the word handkerchief. Yeah, that's very much important class. Handkerchief. When we said handkerchief class, the here or letter D is not included. That's why letter D is silent letter of the word handkerchief. Next is Wednesday. When we said Wednesday, today is Sunday, not Wednesday. So letter D or the is not included because we can't pronounce it as Wednesday. Instead of Wednesday is Wednesday is the right pronunciation. But we're going to spell it. That is Wadnesday. So D is included, but we're going to pronounce it. It's Wednesday. The is the silent letter here. So I remember class, it's quietly difficult also or quietly confusing for us to spell. That's why we're going to study about silent letter of the words. Next is the word R. This is confusing also class. What are today class? Okay, we need 2 hours to travel in order to get to the right destinations. But remember when we say it R, okay, letter H is not included. This is what we call the silent letter of a word. Isn't it? Next class is the word whistle. When we whistle at something we called something our barcadas or friends, something like that, we give a sign, so we need to whistle. So the word whistle class, remember, T is not included when we said whistle, but when we're going to spell it, T is included to make our words correct spell, to avoid misspell. Next is knee. When we say knee class, remember K or Ku is not included. Inside we say it knee. That's the right pronunciation, but we are going to spell that. K is included. Next is what. Okay. When you say it, I would rather choose my friend to my mom, like that. When we say it would class, L emphasizes, it's not emphasizes here. This is what we call an silent letter of the word would. Next, knife. We always use this, especially when we cook. It's part of our utensils, of course, or kitchen utensils. When we see it knife class, letter K is not included here. This is what we call a silent letter. Next, write. When we write to someone, to our friend, or our loved ones, especially to our mom and dad, tito and tita, brother or sisters. W is not included here. This is a silent letter, my dear student. That's why it's so confusing. We need to study it. Silent letter. Remember, there are 90 words in English that belong to silent letter of the words. Next, my dear students or pupils, nav. When you see it nav, letter K is not included. It's quite confusing, but it's very what I call interesting topic, my dear students. Next, wrong. When we see it, your answer is wrong. But remember, we can't emphasize the word W or wa because wa or W it's and what we call the silent letter of the word. Next, palm. We can't say it's palm. Palm. Silent letter is letter L. It's not included, but when we're going to spell it, it's included. That's why, class, we need to what we call the extra careful when we're going to pronounce the word that whether especially the silent letter of the words. But when we're going to spell it, we should what you call included. It is required and included it in order that your answer is correct. You have to spell that correctly. The last but not the least is the word column. When we say the word column class, so what is the silent letter of that particular word? Her column. So I'm not emphasize or letter N. And that is why Charam silent letters, we consider that as a very much important topic in English. As I've said a while ago, that silent letters is what you call a quite confusing. That's why we need to study or studying words with silent letters. So we need to broke the saying that it's difficult us or it's hard for us to spell. So from is spelled, we're going to spell it correctly by including the silent letters of the word. Hope, my dear viewers, students, you could learn a lot out of my teaching or from my teaching. Thank you for listening again, and thank you again for spending your time in my YouTube channel, Ramz Tutorial Vlog. Don't forget to subscribe it if you are new here in my channel. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're updated in my latest videos. Bye bye and God bless to everyone. Have a nice weekend!